What's cracking with your snack and snacker stars? It's me, the VRE, the man in the backwards hat, Brandon, from the sAs, Snack Food Appreciation Society, coming at you once again on a Friday night. Yeah, I know, I missed last week, and I'm sorry, guys, but sometimes you just cannot eat pizza every week. But what can I say? I'm back this week to eat pizza for you and pizza for me. And it's pizza from the freezer aisle, and we will see what it is right after this on Pizza Night. The time on the clock says pizza time, ladies and gentlemen. Never fear, because Pizza Night is here for Friday night, July the 6th, 2018. It's Nova Pro American Slang Night, everybody. That's where I am right now. Where are you? Anyway, I'm here tonight on a not-so-frozen Friday, because it's not been anywhere near frozen here in the D.C. area, with temps in the 90s all week long. We have a taste of inspirations. Meatball pastry thin crust frozen pizza. Thin and crispy pizza crust topped with tangy tomato sauce, savory meatballs, and enticing blend of cheeses. I don't know exactly who makes this. It says DZ Industries or something like that. I thought that was like Discovery Zone or something. Let's flip this bad boy over. And you can read all that stuff right there if you want to. Go ahead and pause it. And there's your cooking instructions. They want us to preheat to 425, and that's what I'm doing now. And guess what? They want us to put this thing on the middle rack by itself. And you remember what happened the last time I did that. Hope that doesn't happen this time. They want us to bake it for about 17 to 19 minutes. We'll see how that goes. Until the crust is golden brown. Let me go ahead and take this pizza out of the box and show it to you in its frozen form. Okay, I've got it right here out of the packaging. Still has that plastic wrap on it though. We've basically got large chunks of meatballs to and fro. Got splotches of tomato sauce here and there, even though I think there's tomato sauce underneath that cheese as well. And lots and lots of cheese on this somewhat square pizza with the rounded edges. I'm going to go ahead and pop this bad boy into the oven. I'll be right back to show you what it looks like. Okay, I've got this bad boy out of the oven from Taste of Inspirations, their meatball pizza on a pastry thin crust. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. It only went about 14 minutes here. Not a long cook. Basically, I let it go for about 10 minutes at 425, and I noticed it was getting a little bit nice and melty and starting to brown up. So I spun it around about halfway, put it back in for 4 minutes, checked it again, and this thing looks done, guys. I mean, look at the browning up here. Definitely okay with that. You got some meatballage, some splatters of tomato here and there. And let's see if we can't take a look underneath. A little bit of char. I mean, this kind of looks like one of those make-your-own wood fire pizzas that everybody's crazy about nowadays. Alright, guys, let me go ahead and chop this up and show you a 420 slice. Alright, gang, there it is, and it's sliced up glory. I decided just to go with fourths here, because I think if I split it into further triangles, we'd be getting into kind of small slices, and I get kind of bored and irritated with it pretty quickly. Anyway, so yeah, it looks pretty good. Let's pick up this 420 corner here. Show that to you. It's got no flop to it whatsoever. It's a very crispy-ish crust, but it's a crispy pastry crust, so that should be somewhat different. Look how paper thin that is. It's almost like a wafer. Anyway, yeah, let me go ahead and put this back down. I'm getting hungry, guys, so I'm going to put this in my mouth and let you know what I think about it. Alright, gang, I'm back. I'm going to go ahead and check out that 420 corner that I told you about and showed you about a little while back. Show it to you next to my noggin, the way I always do. It's still plenty hot there. I almost dropped it for a second. Nice and saucy, you can tell that. Got some cheese dropping off of it, which I'm going to return because I don't want it to miss a single bite. Alright, guys, let me go ahead and take a bite and let you know what I think. Wow, color me surprised, guys. This is an outstanding frozen pizza. Outstanding. And I got it for $4.99, $5.99 with $1 off if you have a Giant card at Giant Food. Really good. You know, I'm not a huge thin crust pizza guy, but this works. This works really well with this pastry style crust, which is kind of flaky rather than crackery. So that's excellent. Wow, building this thing from the bottom to the top, that flaky not crackery crust has a decent flavor to it, guys. Somewhere south of a croissant, you know, not quite so buttery, but very, very tasty and very, very flaky, and it holds up this pizza very, very well. A nice, thick tomato sauce that has just a hint of sweetness, but is mostly savory. That's about my favorite type of tomato sauce usually, and that's what this has. The cheese, slightly above average for a frozen pizza. Really good. I mean, you know, you have to grade it on a curve kind of sometimes, but look at that stretch right there, guys. I mean, that's not bad for a frozen pizza, and it's got a good flavor too. It's got a nice, wholesome, milky kind of creamy flavor. It's really, really good. The meatballs, you know, I would have been the most skeptical of the meatballs of everything in this pizza, and especially since they're just sliced meatballs and not actual little meatballs. I get annoyed about that, but that's okay. I'm not annoyed at this pizza at all. I thought this might have like some lamb or veal or something like that in there. It just lists beef and pork as its meat ingredients in the ingredients list, or the recipe, or whatever you want to call it, on the back there, as well as cow's milk and some other things like breadcrumbs. But yeah, just beef and pork, and it tastes really, really good together. And I think the difference is they didn't put any poultry in this. It's just beef and pork. Makes it taste good. It has a really good seasoning that's not over seasoned and fake and salty tasting. It's really tasty. I cannot complain about this pizza at all, guys. Not the price, not the flavor, not even the thin crust. I'm giving this pizza a 100% full thumbs up. I'm tripping over my words because I'm so excited. It's been a long time since I had a frozen pizza this good, and I like it a lot. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I am at Lenovo Pro Show American Slang 18 right now, checking out some of the best independent pro wrestling on the East Coast. You should be too if you're in the DMV. Check them out. Anyway, check out also Taste of Inspiration if you can, if you have it in your freezer aisle. That's really tasty, and it's DZA Brands is who makes it. Don't know who that is, but thanks for making it, guys. Thanks again to everybody on the Patreon, and hopefully we'll get more Patreon patrons, or supporters if you will, in the next several weeks to help the SAS keep going. This is the last month in SAS HQ right here, guys. I'll be moving north of the DC area to a small town in Maryland called Germantown. I guess I shouldn't give that up, but anyway, I'll be moving there, and things will be a little bit different, but we'll still be here for you with the SnackSociety. Also wanted to say hey to my friend Augustin Diaz down in South America. He's an awesome fella. He's always supported the SAS, and he's a cool dude too. Join the SAS group on Facebook. Click on the link in the description down below. Also, check me out on Twitter and Instagram at Brandon Reich SAS. When you do that, make sure you use the hashtag SnackSociety all day, every day. So, ladies and gentlemen, in the meantime, in between time, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Also, ring the bell to get notified of all the SnackSociety happenings on YouTube. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.